I don't know what they are, but we know that the off-gassing phenomena will happen. I can't give you the names of the gases, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a mixture of many, many gases.
No, Jeff, don't talk.
Gene and Gin, if you can't give us...
Ignore the fact that it's outgassing. Can we now have the names of the gases? I can't give you that, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not ignoring it. We're refuting it. We're challenging it because it's bollocks. There isn't a gas. There aren't any molecules in carbon. It's an element. It's the basic thing, the thing that molecules are made up of. There is no gas in it to off-gas. We're not ignoring it. We're saying you are talking bollocks. There's no truth to what you're saying, and we know there's no truth to what you're saying because you can't explain it. You're just going, I shouldn't have to explain it. You're saying the wrong things to me. Say the right thing. It's not fair. You're saying things I don't know the answers to. I'm talking bollocks. I don't know what I'm talking about, and you're revealing that to everyone. I don't want you to do that. Stop demonstrating I haven't got a clue what I'm on about. That's what you're saying, isn't it, Jin?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beauty that I like about nature and the vacuum, is that whatever you put in there deteriorate. That deterioration is called off-gassing, degassing, outgassing. It will deteriorate. It doesn't matter what they tell you. It's going to break down and die. That's the beauty of the vacuum. Okay?
Yeah.
So it matters not
what... Jin, what did I tell you about how you didn't need to repeat that claim? I repeated that claim back to you. I told you we'd heard the claim. I confirmed with you that we'd heard the claim by telling you the claim. Why are you saying the claim again? Why? We've heard it. It's bollocks. You can't explain it. You have no way of discussing it any further than just saying it, just parroting what somebody else has told you to say. You're an idiot. Stop being an idiot.
Okay. Can I clarify things here?
Ladies and gentlemen, insults, hang on a minute, Pete. Insults do not work for this conversation.
Well,
let's have some facts. Let's not do the insult. You explain what the gas is. You can't, because it's made up nonsense.
And I am not finished.
Hang on, please. Can I be a moderator here, please, between Jin and Jem?
I am trying to address... I am talking.
All right, let Pete moderate.
Right, let me finish now.
Well, Jem, you said no, and then you said yes. I feel like you have a puppet on a string, but I'm actually going to be good.
All right, please don't both talk at the same time. That isn't going to work. You can both hear each other. You both know it's happening. You're both doing it deliberately.
Okay,
stop doing it.
I'm going to carry on.
But Jem just said I'm a moderator. You muted me, especially to moderator.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, Jim, you can carry on. But if what you say is something you've already just said, I'm going to mute you straight away. So either you add something to this conversation, or shut up, or you can shut up. Jin, fuck, I'm talking. Oh my God. Fuck, what's wrong with you? So either Jin, you add something to the conversation, or you stay quiet and you let somebody else add something to the conversation. We do not need to hear you repeating yourself. Thank you.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, cold welding is a phenomena, and it's due to the thermal contraction of the materials that the said equipment would be made of if it were able to go to the vacuum of space. I'll stop there for now.
All right, I've got a question for you, Jen. You say that things off gas, and as they off gas, that would mean that some of the material disappears. So I would say that you must have some kind of an example that says that carbon or that graphite disappears. So my question is, if I had 1 gram of carbon in a 10 to minus 6 torr, which is something we can achieve in scientific lab, how long would it be before that 1 gram of graphite would disappear? Or even any perceivable amount?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's an excellent question, but the torr value we're talking about is minus 17 torr. which is what
No,
space is, deep space.
not
Okay,
between
yes.
Earth and Moon.
Excuse me. Don't interrupt me now as I answer the
All right.
question. Okay, I'm going to answer the question, but that's the value we're talking about. To the -17 torr. So if you subject this graphite that he's talking about, a small amount, into vacuum chamber 10 to the -6 torr, it will outgas. As to how quickly it will, I cannot answer that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Well, wouldn't you need to know that?
Or any of the details? Sorry, Mark, go ahead.
Wouldn't you need to know that to say whether it would work on a spacecraft for, let's say, 20 years? If I put graphite on a surface and it sublimates or whatever over a period of 40 years, then it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Now, if it sublimates instantly, that would be a problem. So you would have to know the rate of sublimation or disappearance or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I would have to know that, but I myself haven't subjected such material that's been claimed to be put on spacecraft. And when you look at NASA and that, they don't have that graphite. Remember that. And not only is it a problem for the graphite, it's a problem for the aluminium, the mylar, and other things. The spacecraft.
How do you know? How do you know if you never tested it?
I am still talking, Jem. I mean, right in the middle of
all right.
climax of what I'm trying to say.
It seems like you're lying. I think you might be lying.
Please do not
talk. But go ahead.
Please do not talk, Jem.
Okay,
I'm in the climax of what I'm going to say. So, ladies, no, I'm in the climax of what I'm going to say to you. So, whilst you have this supposed piece of equipment going through, and you might have your graphite that may take longer to degas, but it's going to happen anyway. You've got other materials. So your spacecraft / satellite / probe is not going to be in healthy condition at all. Things are being outgassing at different rates. But from when you get to the 10 to the -3 torr, nothing can withstand outgassing there at all. Sped up, and it speeds up exponentially when you go into 10 to the -17 torr. So, ladies and gentlemen, 10 to the -6 torr, really, here on Earth is still not enough to prove anything. We need to be in space. We can't go there due to that phenomenon. I'm finished for now.
One eternity later.
If you're saying that you don't know how long it would take because you've never tested it yourself, how do you know this happens at all if you've never tested it yourself?
Question. Yeah, because we've seen other materials degas, outgas, off-gas. We've seen that.
And what materials have you seen do that?
Nothing. Oh, we've seen the covers of film. You know the film, the roll of film, the canister that they're in, that little black thing, and the little bit of film producing. Yeah, that canister, they outgas in the vacuum. I've seen that.
Okay. How have you seen that?
And I've seen. Hang on, I've seen a mobile phone battery outgas. I've seen wood outgas. I've seen rubber, parsley, meat, pork, chicken skin, and beef.
But they're organic things. They're organic things that have bacteria in them that are feeding off the substance and producing gases. That's not the same.
Mylar outgases as well.
That's not the same process. You see how you interrupted me straight away? Meat and parsley? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a completely different process. And this is why you should just shut up, Jin. Because you don't know what you're on about. You haven't got a clue. You don't know the difference between an element and a molecule. You have no idea what gas is supposed to be coming off these substances. You have no idea how long it would take. You haven't got a fucking clue. You've just heard someone in a video, thought it sounded like a killer point, and repeated it like a sad parrot that doesn't have a clue what it's saying.
Jeremy, you're always so rude.
It is a killer point, ladies and gentlemen. It's a killer point. Points that I raise, and those materials that I make up are organic, just like a human being. So it's giving you an idea of what would happen to a human being in that environment. That's why they're there. And mylar gases, everything out the gases, even the elements that make up the molecules that make up the elements, everything is outgassing. Nothing can survive vacuum. And I love that. This is what they don't like. I'm so concise and precise in my delivery of this information, it hurts them. But I'll stop there for now.
Lubricants play a key role in preventing friction and wear in satellite components. They make special low gas, off-gassing lubricants. So, I mean, when they say low, I'm guessing that they're talking about the rate at which they off-gas. So I would have to see whether, wouldn't you need to see how long it would last before you could say it wouldn't work?
It wouldn't work because all the other materials around would outgas, lubricants included, ladies and gentlemen. Cold welding is a phenomena, and the experts bring that as it poses a problem. NASA never overcome it. When they were asked for information on that, they were very, very reluctant to bring it out.
Oh, really?
You didn't ask them for any information. How would you know they were reluctant? How would you know that? You such liars. Just make shit up. Absolute liar.
The experts have told me that.
How would they know NASA's motivations? How would they know that?
It's called filling in between the lines, Jim.
Yeah.
Shut up, Joey.
It's called making shit up, you mean?
No, it's not, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so how did they know?
Well, they contacted them, of course.
Okay, so how would they know that they were reluctant?
Well, they didn't get the information they requested.
But there could be 1,001. There could be 1,001 reasons.
Several times of asking, ladies and
there
gentlemen.
Could be 1,001. There could be 1,001 reasons for that, though, couldn't there?
That's
could
true.
be they didn't.
Well, they could be. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, is that they didn't get any response.
No, the point is the point isn't that they didn't get any response. The point is they told you they didn't get a response, but they told you that NASA were reluctant, but they were not in a position to say that. That was a lie when they said it to you, and it was a lie when you repeated it, because they would have no way of knowing.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, that is an assumption from a man who's dishonest, dishonorable, and a cripple.
Yeah, but you're on. Hey, that's terrible now. You actually.
Yeah, that is. You can fuck off now, you dickhead. Fuck off.